Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Rockies. And this is a new drama from directors Ben Cohen and Max Strand that focuses on the story of a group of friends coming together in real time outside of their old hangout, Rockies, after the unexpected death of one of their friends brings them all back together. And in this short period of time, this film's like an hour and 17 minutes, they have to confront years of built-up tension and conflict, and there's plenty to go around here. Now, this is a very simple premise. It's, what if you got a bunch of friends together who haven't been around with each other for years, and there's tensions and stuff like that that have been left hanging out there. You put them in this situation with the trauma of them preparing to go to a funeral of a loved one, and there's a lot of emotion there. And I think Cohen and Strand are able to bottle up that tension and really deliver upon that over the course of this film. It's a lean runtime, but they pack in a lot of conflict there and conversation. This film is very much a plot some characters together and have them talk kind of film. There's not a whole lot of big action or anything like that, but there is conflict, and there's bound to be conflict, and that's relatable and understandable, and we can see that developing over the course of the film as, certain conversations rip open certain wounds, and maybe those wounds were never healed because it was never fully confronted. And this film deals in those kinds of dynamics. And there's a lot of emotional charged elements here, and you can feel that in the performances and across the board, whether it's Josiah Chase Owens, who plays Charlie, or Gil Perez Abraham, who plays Danny, Stanley Simons, or Ben Cook, or Eric Freeman, and just this whole entire cast of characters who are all bringing in different experiences and ideas. Now, from a screenwriting perspective and a storytelling perspective, it does feel a little contrived that, oh my god, and over the course of this short period of time, it's time to dump all of this out here and confront all of this and try to confront as many conflicts as possible in this lean, condensed runtime. I feel like it does feel authentic in many ways, but it also feels at times like oh, we're trying to shove as many of these conflicts in here as possible. You do get those moments of them just being friends and, having conversations, and especially, the kinds of conversations you have with a friend who you haven't seen in a long time. But overall, I think this group of this group of young performers, I think do a fine job. And are saddled with some big, heavy topics and are able to navigate them in an effective and a moving way. This is one of those kinds of films that, this isn't going to get, big attention, but this is a nice little gem to jump into with plenty of... There's some laughs there as they're having fun with each other, but there's also the weight and the drama of everything they're going through, and especially processing what's to come and why they're all coming back to begin with. And loss is a heavy thing, and this film is able to navigate that in a meaningful way. And Cohen and Strand do a fine job of threading this all together. But those are my thoughts on Rockies. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.